Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I finally have this design team project completed. It is using my 8x8 baby album. I have done this album before. It is my most viewed album. I want to say maybe over 10,000 views. I don't know. But I finally am going to have a tutorial for it. So that will be coming up just shortly after this video goes up. But I did use from Country Craft Creations, which is what I'm designing for, if I didn't say that. But I used Simple Stories Boho Baby. Now I did use the 12 by 12 collection, and I think maybe 2 sheets out of this 6 by 8. And I also used what is it? I had the little bits, and then I don't know, something else, but I'll link it below. But this book is 8 by 8 as mentioned, with a 1.5 inch spine. Trying to see, it's so bright in here, I can't see the actual camera. So on the front, I did it similar to how I originally did the Baby Mini album, where I layered 2 different design papers, and I did pull from my stash some flowers, ribbon, doily, and then this kind of copper. It's not quite, I think it might be labeled as rose gold, but it's more of a copper color, or maybe it's rose gold. I don't know. It's something shiny and pretty, and I just have it going throughout the album. But again, some flowers from my stash. Here is the spine, and I just cut up some pieces to get those little banners. And then the back part here, this is out of one of the, it's not their like ephemera, it's another one that has like kind of where you could journal things. So you have that. And then, I did I matted the outside with this darker chocolate color that this little strip here that I use one of my border dies on. And inside is more of a orangey or brown. I just kind of mixed it up throughout the album. Don't ask me why. I do some of the things I do. I don't know. I just go with it, and in the moment, I want to use something else, so I mix it up. So here is the front. I have one of the cut aparts here where you can just write the information down, and this is a magnetic closure, flips up, where you can add a photo. And I did see, and I know there's probably going to be some other errors once I go through, because I'm telling you, this baby's massive. It might not look it, but it's massive with all the details and everything. So it took me forever with all the traveling I had to do for work the past couple weeks. But I will go back in and stamp place photo here. And then in the pocket, I just have, this is from one of the cut apart sheets that has different sizes on there. This is from the 3x4 cut apart sheet. And then just a photo mat here. And these are all, yeah, blank on the back. This chipboard is actually from leftover from the card kit that I did from Boho Baby. Oh, and I did just use some ribbon from my stash. And for this one, I did tie just this little twine through, and I opened it up just with my pick, just to kind of give it that, I don't know, that boho look. What is that stuff that's on the walls with plants? What is that? Macrame? Something. I don't know. I don't use it, but I do like when I see it. But that's kind of the vibe it was giving me. And then over here, so let me just show you. If you don't have these, Tamara from Country Craft Creations has these back in stock. And I know like a year ago, you guys asked where I got these and she was out, but they are back in stock. I will have them listed below. I love these. I do mostly use these for baby albums, wedding albums, graduations, because typically you're gifting them to people who don't know like even how to use these. So I will usually use my stamps for that. So as you can see here, they can just place a 4x6 photo directly on there and have a white border and then the chocolate brown. I did use my squares, not my squares, my pocket corners. And if you don't know, I just order these in bulk. I color them with my Copic, whatever color I want, to get the most use out of it. But again, I do that for baby, wedding, graduation, so someone can just slide their photo in, or I gift those with the album so they can put them on their photo. And then it just opens up like so. You can do a 4x6 here, 4x4, but it definitely fits a 4x6 without cropping. Same with this one here. And this is a little tuck spot too. So with this collection, it came with these cut aparts for the month, and I love the back, so I did not stick these down. So everywhere I use these in the book, they can be pulled out so someone can just, you know, write the information on the back and then just tuck it back into the spot. But it's still, you can do your 4x6 photo just right here and then have that just on there like so. And then again, you could do a 4x4, 4x6. This book fits easily 45 to 50 photos. Depending upon how if you want a collage or anything, then you can get a lot more. But again, you'll have on the, what are these called? Photo mats inside the pockets, which is 7 1/4 by 7 1/4. You can fit a large photo on here. And again, just leaving these open and with a little tuck spot. So on all the photo mats, I did my scallop punches, my 1 1/2 and then my 1 3/4 scallop punches to kind of just create a little tuck spot for the tags. So still plenty of room to put one photo or several mini photos. And then we flip to this side here. And this, I don't know, this layout got a little wild for me, so just kind of know. I was like, ooh, this is definitely not my favorite. I like it, but not my favorite. So I did pop up a couple of the elements, and like I said, there's just pops of that rose gold copper color going throughout, and this just pulls out. So this original style came from, I think it was the mini album or the wedding mini album that I did a couple years ago. And the only thing that is different is the cover on the inside and back, and then the back page, but I believe everything else is exactly the same. So if you want to do the wedding version, you can, and just I'll try to get to showing you also how to do the wedding portion when the time comes. I can't get that in right now, but I do have a magnetic closure here. Again, you could fit lots of photos on this. Another little, which you can't see, another little tuck spot for that here, but you could do this like here and do a 4x4 photo. So there's definitely options. And I do have just some solid pink, I think is the only color I have going throughout, like just the solid pink that I had in my stash. And then this flips out. Again, you have the photo corners, and I think on maybe the wedding album I did have another little like photo spot here and a pull out. So you could do it however you want to. But I have a pocket up here, and I definitely have just some tags. And I do have a magnetic closure. There's a magnetic closure on all the pages, but there is one just right here. And then this opens up for 4x6 photos. I used my graphic 45 die just to make this, and did a heavier white on the back so it was nice and sturdy, since graphic 45 doesn't have a white base. And then here is 5 and 6, and on the back side of all these they're just pink. So I have a design sheet on the front, and I tried to coordinate it with whatever is, you know, what you can see, so it all goes nicely. And then have this one, which I think this layout's like my favorite, but again, these little chipboards were left over from my card kit, But again, you could have a 4x6 photo here, and this opens up. Just trying to get in there. I just kind of tucked a couple things so you can see that they are open if you want them to be. Have a little pull out here. And it looks like this. And I do have in the other album another graphic 45 tag that goes in here. I didn't do it on this one. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but I haven't decided, you know, exactly where I want this. But I have this open. Let's see if I need, you know, other options, but we're just going to tuck that right there for right now. Then on this side, this flips up and pulls out. And you have this here, and I left that on there so that if you're using black ink, I like to let it dry. Let me just get that excess. So I just use a temporary adhesive on the back of this, just so the black didn't, you know, bleed onto that. So now it's nice and dry. Just wanted to leave that in there to show you guys just a tip of how I make sure I don't get that, because when you're using white cardstock, whew, it can get dirty if you're not careful. So, and that just goes in like so. I just think the little lion's so cute. And then you have this open again, 8 months, 4x6 can go here, 4x6 can go here, it can go right here. Whatever the person wants to do. And then we have this photo mat, like so. And I always do my photo mats last. I do my, like any size of them, I do them last based on what papers I have left at the end. And for me, I have to do my cover first. I know there's people who don't, they do their cover last. The cover for me is the art. That's what people are gonna see, could put on display in a nursery. So that's just my thing. I like to make sure the cover is really pretty. So a little booklet and then a 3x4 little photo mat. This opens up. I just added the I love you and left it open as a tuck spot. But you can do photos right there. And then we end with 12 months, 1 year. And you can make this like an accordion. I think I've done that before in one of them where I had this as like an accordion. So you can get like, you know, 8 more photos, 10 more photos just right here on the back cover. And then I have this little bear there. But as you can see, it's already like it's not tight, but it's nice and full. So once those photos go in, it's a wrap for sure. So if you want your spine to be 2 inches, you can do that. I don't know, I love the look of not having big giant spines. That's just me, but I know for sure there's some people who want to like put a little bit more stuff, or maybe like their cards in their baby album from their baby shower. So you can make it a little bit bigger and still have plenty of room. So there you guys go. This is my Country Craft Creations design team project. I will have all the elements that I used linked below. I'm not sure how much she still has in the shop because I've already done some other projects and I've been seeing everyone else making those purchases, which is awesome. I will have more projects with this that are, you know, smaller folio styles. So stay tuned for that as well. And like I said, the tutorial will be coming shortly. It is uploading. So yeah, they take a while and I have a couple tutorials. So yeah, there you guys go. I hope that you like it and everyone's having a great weekend. Definitely get your craft happening. I love seeing the projects on Instagram and on Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations and Country Craft Creations Social Cafe where you can post your projects. So it's been a lot of fun just seeing what everyone's been making and having fun doing things this weekend. So If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure that you do, so that way you could see future design team projects along with the tutorials that I have for those as well. So thanks for watching. Bye.